Austin Barnes, Seaborn, Riverside, California. DAB 122889 HS Riverside Poly Calif. High School College Arizona State University Minors Jamestown A, Greensboro A, Jupiter A, Jacksonville AA, Oklahoma City AAA. Major League Baseball runs in Barnes family. His uncle Mike Gallego was an infielder for the Yankees and Cardinals from 198,597 and won a World Series with Oakland in '89. Gallego also previously served as the third base coach and the Angels' director of baseball development. Meet the players, get to know the Astros. Uncle Mike made the big leagues an obtainable goal, Barnes said of growing up around Gallego. You see your uncle can do it, and it puts it in your mind that it's possible. His attitude and the way he carried himself transferred over and showed me this is something you could do if you just work hard. Cody Bellinger, 1 BOF, born Scottsdale, Ariz. DAB 71395 HS Hamilton Chandler, Ariz. High School Minors Al Dodgers R, Ogden R, Rancho Cucamonga R, Oklahoma City AAA, Tulsa AA. Cody Bellinger isn't the first in his family to reach the major leagues, and he may not be the last. Cody's father, Clay, was a second-round draft pick of the Giants in 1989 and went on to play in 3 seasons with the Yankees from 19,992,001 and appear in 2 games for the Angels in '02. Following behind Cody is Cole Bellinger, a right-hand pitcher, who was selected by the Padres in the 15th round of this June's draft. Shop for Dodgers postseason gear. Bellinger, who was the Dodgers' #1 prospect entering 2017, clubbed 39 home runs, more than 3 times the amount his dad hit in his entire career, to set a National League rookie record. Bellinger's home run against Arizona in Game 3 of the NLDS presented by T-Mobile made him the youngest Dodger to homer in a postseason game at just 22 years and 88 days old. Tony Sangrani, LHP, born Evergreen, Ill. DAB 7589 HS Lincoln Way, Central New Lenox, Illinois. High School College Rice Houston, South Suburban College South Holland, Ill. Minors Billings R, Pensacola AA, Bakersfield A, Louisville AAA. Sangrani starred at Lincoln Way Central High School before his baseball career led him to the big leagues. He tossed a no-hitter as a senior in 2007, striking out 20 batters against the state's top-ranked team. On April 28, 2013, Sangrani's rookie season, the lefty became only the 58th pitcher in history to strike out 4 batters in an inning, doing so in the 4th against the Nationals. Yu Darvish, RHP, born Habakino, Japan. DAB 81686 HS Tohoku, Sendai, Japan. 12 years ago, Dodgers legend Tommy Lasorda traveled to Japan in an attempt to persuade Darvish, then a senior in high school, and his parents that Darvish should begin his professional career in Los Angeles, according to the LA Times. Darvish instead opted for 7 seasons in Japan's Nippon Professional Baseball, becoming one of the league's biggest stars, but eventually found his way to LA, joining the Dodgers at this year's non-waiver trade deadline. Darvish allowed only 2 combined runs in his first 2 postseason starts for the Dodgers, but he accomplished something much more rare in Game 3 of the NLCS presented by Camping World. In the 6th inning of that game, Darvish became the first pitcher to draw a base-loaded walk in postseason play since Dodgers pitcher Barrett Hooton in the 1977 NLCS. Andre Ethier, of born Phoenix. DAB 41082 HS Street, Marys, Arizona. High School College Arizona State University, Chandler Gilbert Community College Minors Vancouver A, Kane County A, Modesto A, Midland AA, Las Vegas AAA. Ethier has spent 12 seasons in the majors, but his athletic accomplishments may be rivaled in his own household. Ethier and his wife, Maggie, were the first husband-wife inductees into the Arizona State Sports Hall of Fame in 2014. Andre was a 2-time All-Pac-10 selection in baseball, while Maggie was an All-American gymnast on vault in 2001 and on floor in 2003. She scored 9 perfect 10.0s in her collegiate career, 2 on the vault, 1 on the beam and 6 on the floor, the most in school history. Game date, airtime, game time, matchup, TV, GM, the 1st of October 24, 7:30 p.m. 8 p.m. Howe vs. Lad Fox, GM, the 2nd of October 25, 7:30 p.m. 8 p.m. Howe vs. Lad Fox, GM, the 3rd of October 27, 7:30 p.m. 8 p.m. Lad vs. Howe Fox, GM, the 4th of October 28, 7:30 p.m. 8 p.m. Lad vs. Howe Fox, GM, the 5th of October 29, 8 p.m. Lad vs. Howe Fox, GM, the 6th of October 31, 7:30 p.m. 8 p.m. Howe vs. Lad Fox, GM, 7 November 1, 7:30 p.m. 8 p.m. How vs. Lad Fox Ethier's resiliency has paid big dividends in each of the past 2 seasons for the Dodgers. Ethier broke his leg in spring training last year but came back to hit a home run in the 2016 NLCS against the Cubs. Ethier missed the majority of this season with a herniated disc in his back, but again returned to homer against the Cubs in this year's NLCS. Now in his 12th year with the Dodgers, Ethier is the longest-serving member of the club. Kyle Farmer, Seaborn Atlanta Dob 81,790 HS Marist High School Atlanta College Georgia Miners Ogden R, Rancho Cucamonga A, Great Lakes A, Tulsa AA, Oklahoma City AAA. Fans seeing Farmer for the first time on the October stage may recognize the Dodgers rookie from 2009's The Blind Side. As a senior at Marist, Farmer played a high school quarterback in the Academy Award-nominated film starring Sandra Bullock. His acting debut was unpaid, however, to preserve his college eligibility. Farmer's first Major League at-bat, on July 28, was about as memorable as could be. Entering as a pinch hitter in the bottom of the 11th, Farmer knocked a two-run walk-off double to deliver the Dodgers a 32 victory over the rival Giants. Farmer became the first Dodger in history to record a walk-off hit in his first career plate appearance. Josh Fields, RHP born Athens, Georgia. Dob 81985 HS Prince Avenue, Christian Bogart, Georgia. College Georgia Miners West Tennessee AA, Tacoma AAA, Portland AA, Jackson AA, Pawtucket AAA, Portland AA. Before Fields was pitching out of the Dodgers bullpen, he was one of the college game's top relievers for Georgia. He appeared in 36 games for the champion Bulldogs that advanced to the College World Series in 2008, going 32 with a 3.38 ERA with 18 saves, a school record. A consensus All-American, Fields was named SEC Pitcher of the Year and National Stopper of the Year, and he established a new Georgia and SEC record for career saves 41. Fields, along with Farmer and Alex Wood, is one of 3 former Bulldogs on the Dodgers roster. Logan Forsythe, INF born Memphis Dob 11,487 HS Christian Brothers Memphis High School College University of Arkansas Miners Eugene A, AZL Padres R, San Antonio AA, Lake Elsinore A, Tucson AAA. As a junior at Arkansas, Forsythe starred for Team USA at the 2007 Pan Am Games in Rio de Janeiro. He hit .625 for 16 in the tournament, helping the U.S. to a silver medal finish behind gold medalist Cuba. Forsythe is known for his versatility. He has played at every position in the big leagues except pitcher, catcher and center field. He was one of only 2 players to start in all 9 spots in the batting order at least once during the 2015 season. Adrian Gonzalez, 1B born San Diego Dob 5882 HS East Lake Calif. High School Miners GCL Marlins R, Utica A, Kane County A, Portland AA, Frisco AA, Carolina AA, Albuquerque AAA, Oklahoma AAA. Gonzalez is very involved in his support for youth baseball, particularly in Tijuana, Mexico, where he spent much of his childhood. He helped renovate a Little League baseball field in the city and continues to fund 2 fields at Campo Adrian Gonzalez and La Liga Municipal de Tijuana. In 2014, he also established Liga de Béisbol Telmex Adrian Gonzalez, a youth league in Mexico. Yasmani Grandal, Seaborn La Habana, Cuba Dob 11,888 HS Miami Springs FLA. High School College University of Miami Miners AZL Red Star, Bakersfield A, Carolina AA, Louisville AAA, Tucson AAA. As a junior at Miami, Grandal was one of 5 finalists for the 2010 USA Baseball Golden Spikes Award. He hit .401 with 15 home runs and 60 RBIs and was named 2010 ACC Player of the Year, but eventually lost out on the Golden Spikes Award to junior college star Bryce Harper, the top pick in that year's MLB draft. Grandal is recognized as one of the major's best catchers at framing pitches for strikes, including pitches he's had to stand up to receive. Curtis Granderson, of born Blue Island, Ill. Dob 31,681 HS Thornton Fractional South Ill. High School College University of Illinois at Chicago Miners Oneonta A, Lakeland, Erie AA, Toledo AAA. The UIC baseball team plays every home game in a ballpark named after one of its most famous alumni. Granderson donated $5 million to help fund the $10 million Curtis Granderson Stadium, which opened in April 2014. According to Sports Illustrated, his contribution is the largest one-time gift from an athlete to their alma mater in history. Granderson hit a grand slam on August 17 against the Yankees for his final home run as a member of the Mets. 4 days later, Granderson hit another slam for the Dodgers to become the first player in MLB history to hit 2 grand slams for 2 teams in a span of 4 games. Enrique Hernandez, INFOF, born San Juan, Puerto Rico. 82,491 HS, American Military Academy, Toa Baja, PR Minors, GCL Astros are, Tri-City A, Lexington A, Lancaster A, Corpus Christi AA, Oklahoma City AAA, New Orleans AAA. Hernandez dabbled in a different profession last year, guest starring on an episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Hernandez's fiancée, Mariana Vicente, is an actress, and one of her first roles was on the long-running daytime series. Coincidentally, Hernandez made his MLB debut with the Astros and hit his first career home run at Minute Maid Park. He was traded to the Marlins in a deal for outfielder Jake Marisnick before being traded to the Dodgers. In Game 5 of the NLCS, Hernandez became the 10th player to hit 3 homers in a postseason game, helping Los Angeles punch its ticket to the World Series. Hernandez, a Puerto Rico native, has been organizing relief efforts and raising funds for those in his home country. His father, Enrique Hernandez too, was a scout in Puerto Rico and coached Astros star Carlos Correa as a teenager. He is fighting cancer but was in the stands at Wrigley Field to see his son hit those 3 home runs in Game 5. Rich Hill, LHP, born Boston. 31,180 HS, Milton, Mass. High school, college, Michigan Minors, Boise A, Lansing A, Dayton A, Iowa AAA, West Tennessee AA, Peoria A. It's been a winding road to Los Angeles for Hill, who's played for 9 different major league organizations since he was selected by the Cubs out of Michigan in the 4th round of the 2002 draft. Injuries and inconsistency had Hill bouncing between teams on a number of minor league deals before eventually landing with the independent Long Island Ducks in 2015. Hill made 2 starts with the Ducks before the Red Sox offered him a shot at a major league comeback, and in the span of 16 months, he went from an independent league team to signing a 3-year, $48 million contract with the Dodgers over the winter. Kenley Jansen, RHP, born Willemstad, Curaçao. 93,087 Minors, Inland Empire, Chattanooga AA. Jansen, now one of baseball's elite closers, didn't even begin his professional career as a pitcher. The Curaçao native was signed by the Dodgers as an undrafted free agent catcher in 2005, the position he remained at until the Dodgers converted him to a reliever in 2009. Jansen credits his performance as primary catcher for the Netherlands in the 2009 World Baseball Classic, when he flashed his arm strength from behind the plate, for instigating the shift to the mound. It was at Jansen's wedding in Curaçao last offseason that he and Justin Turner, who were both free agents, decided to resign with the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw, LHP, born Dallas. 31988 HS, Highland Park, Texas. High school, Minors, GCL Dodgers are, Great Lakes A, Jacksonville AA. Kershaw received a shutout during the Detroit Lions Week 2 matchup against the Giants by Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford, who used the Dodgers star's name as an audible call at the line of scrimmage. Kershaw and Stafford both grew up in the Dallas area, playing football, baseball, basketball and soccer together. At one point, Stafford was Kershaw's catcher and Kershaw was Stafford's center. Now, more than a decade after graduating together from Highland Park High School in 2006, Kershaw and Stafford are the highest-paid players in both MLB and the NFL, respectively. After winning 5 NL-era titles, 3 Cy Young Awards and an MVP award, Kershaw is making his first appearance in the World Series. Kenta Maeda, RHP, born Senbokugan, Japan. 41,188 HS, place Gakuen, Japan. High school, Maeda was well decorated in his time with the Hiroshima Carp of the Japan Central League. He won 2 Sawamura Awards, given to the league's top pitcher, in 2010 and 14. Maeda also became the youngest pitcher in Japanese baseball history to achieve the pitching triple crown during his first Sawamura Award-winning campaign in 2010, going 158 with a 2.21 ERA and 174 strikeouts in 215.23 innings. Maeda had a bit of fun during a visit back to his native Japan last off-season, dressing in disguise as an old man and pitching to some of his young fans. Brandon Morrow, RHP, born Santa Rosa, Calif. 72684 HS, Rancho Cucamonga, Rohnert Park, Calif. High school, college, California, Berkeley Minors, Inland Empire, AZL Mariners are, Tacoma AAA, West Tennessee AA. After spending much of his time in the big leagues as a starting pitcher, Morrow has enjoyed a late career re-emergence as a reliever in large part due to health as one of the most reliable arms in the Dodgers bullpen. Signed to a modest minor league deal this winter, Morrow turned out to be a steal for the Dodgers this season. He was selected with the 5th overall pick in the 2006 draft, 2 slots ahead of Kershaw, but an early ascent to the majors and questionable use led to multiple injuries before he found a career renaissance in Los Angeles. This is his first career postseason. Yasiel Puig, of born Cienfuegos, Cuba. 12,790 minors. AZL Dodgers are Rancho Cucamonga A, Chattanooga AA. This offseason, Puig launched his Wild Horse Foundation, a non-profit organization that draws its title from the nickname given to Puig by legendary Dodgers broadcaster Vin Scully. Puig hosted one of his first charitable events in May, the inaugural Wild Horse Poker Tournament, drawing a star-studded guest list to Dodger Stadium, including teammates Kershaw, Jansen, Gonzalez and Turner, former Dodgers greats Don Newcombe and Oral Hershiser, comedian George Lopez, TV and radio personality Larry King, former NBA forward Metta World Peace and former The Bachelor star Ben Higgins. Puig has been arguably the most entertaining player of the 2017 postseason, both with his play and his celebrations. From licking his bat to epic bat flips and even a tongue wag or two, Puig has been must-watch this October. Corey Seager, SS born Charlotte, North Carolina. 42,794 HS Northwest Cabarrus Concord, NC High School Minors. Ogden R, Rancho Cucamonga A, Great Lakes A, Chattanooga AA, Oklahoma City AAA. Baseball runs in the Seager family. Kyle Seager, the oldest at 29, has played third base for the Mariners for 7 seasons and was an All-Star in 2014. Justin, 25, was a 12th-round draft pick of Seattle in 2013 and spent this year playing for W. Arkansas in the Mariners farm system. And Corey, the youngest at 23, is in his 3rd season with the Dodgers and coming off a National League Rookie of the Year campaign. For the inaugural Players Weekend, during which MLB encouraged players to wear nicknames on their jerseys, Kyle wore Corey's brother on the back of his jersey to acknowledge his younger sibling's rapid ascent. Chris Taylor, of born Virginia Beach, Virginia. 82,990 HS Frank W. Cox, Virginia Beach High School College, Virginia Minors. Clinton A, Everett A, Jackson AA, High Desert A, Tacoma AAA. Taylor's father and grandfather both competed on the wrestling team at Virginia Tech, and Taylor followed in their footsteps early, winning a Virginia Beach City Wrestling Championship in middle school. Once he got to high school, however, he bucked the family tradition to focus on baseball. And for good reason, as Taylor went on to play collegiately at Virginia and now finds himself a key piece to the Dodgers. After struggling through 3 seasons with the Mariners, Taylor was traded to the Dodgers and completely overhauled his swing, which led to a significant power surge. He's since taken a firm hold on the Dodgers' leadoff spot in what's been a breakout season. Justin Turner, 3B born Long Beach, California. 112,384 HS Mayfair Calif. High school College California State University Fullerton Minors. Billings R, Dayton A, Sarasota A, Chattanooga AA, Norfolk AAA, Buffalo AAA. Turner's path to stardom has been long and winding. He was drafted by, but didn't sign with the Yankees and was later a 7th-round draft choice of the Reds in 2006 before Cincinnati traded him to the Orioles 2 years later in a deal that included catcher Ramon Hernandez. Turner's first All-Star Game selection didn't come until this year at the age of 32, but his career .368 average in the postseason is tied with Hall of Famer Paul Molitor for the highest of any player with a minimum of 100 plate appearances. Chase Utley, 2B born Pasadena, Calif. 121,778 HS Polytechnic Calif. High school College UCLA Minors. Batavia, Clearwater A, Scranton Wilkes-Barre AAA. Utley fulfilled a childhood dream when he was acquired by the Dodgers in a trade with the Phillies in August 2015. The veteran second baseman grew up cheering on the Dodgers in Long Beach, California, and attended college at UCLA. Utley has 7 career World Series home runs on his resume, the most by any second baseman in history. That includes the 5 homers he hit for the Phillies in the 2009 World Series, which is still tied with Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson for the most hit in any fall classic. Tony Watson, LHP born Sioux City, Iowa. 53,085 HS Dallas Center Grimes, Iowa. High school College Nebraska Minors. Hickory A, State College A, Lynchburg A, Altoona AA, Indianapolis AAA. Watson was too young to remember his great-uncle. He was only a month old when he died, but he's heard stories of Tom Offenberger's role in the civil rights movement. According to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Offenberger left his job with U.S. News and World Report in 1966 to become Director of Information for the Southern Christian Leadership Conference led by Rev. Martin Luther King, Jr. He also later worked as press secretary for activist and U.S. Congressman Andrew Young. Alex Wood, LHP, born Charlotte, North Carolina. Dob 11291 HSR Drake Kelensi High School College University of Georgia Minors Rome, Mississippi AA, Gwinnett AAA. The University of Georgia is well represented on the Dodgers. Wood is one of 3 players to play his college ball for Bulldogs, along with Fields and Farmer. Wood's collegiate career got off to a delayed start as the left-hander tore the ulnar collateral ligament in his elbow in the playoffs his senior year of high school and had to redshirt his first season at Georgia after Tommy John surgery. Farmer and Wood have matching tattoos on their arms that read "Second Chance" to honor Chance Vesey, their former UGA teammate who was paralyzed from the waist down in his scooter accident in 2009. Chad Thornburg and Matt Kelly are reporters for MLB.com. This story was not subject to the approval of Major League Baseball or its clubs.